me take you to a moment. It's 4 a.m. My hair is pulled back in a messy bun. The sheets are tangled around me. For hours, I have been curled up on my left side with my head over the bed, throwing up. I can feel every beat of my elevated heart rate. My brain is pounding, my throat is burning, I'm too hot and too cold, my mind is running wild, trying to figure out what I ate that made me sick. Now I'll tell you that wasn't just a single moment. That was the 3rd time that week, the 10th time that month, for the 7th year in a row. Those years of my life was controlled by an illness that I didn't understand. I was nauseous all of the time. Every meal was immediately accompanied by pain, a pain that never got easier, even though I felt it for hours every day. And the worst part was I didn't know why I was sick. I didn't know what was wrong with my body, so I didn't know how to make it better. My illness slowly took over my life. My rock climbing and backpacking excursions with friends became further and further apart until I completely gave up on my hobbies and dreams because my body kept stopping me. As I continued to get sick every time I ate, I eventually became dangerously and very noticeably underweight. My desperation to get better consumed me. I tried every diet and medication, every supplement and tincture and tea, and I lost track of all the different doctors I had to see, all of whom diagnosed there was nothing wrong with me. This elusive illness was driving me to the brink of insanity. And so what about choices? In this situation, I couldn't see what my choices were. I felt so trapped. I couldn't escape the pain that my body caused me. My life was so full of fear and resentment because I never would have chosen this. And so what is there to do when we feel like we don't have any choices? After 7 years of being sick, I met a woman who felt far more pain than I did. Yet after all she had been through, she was not bitter. When I asked her how, she told me, yes, I feel pain, but I don't suffer because of it. That remarkable woman helped me realize that I did indeed have a choice. And for years, I had been making the choice to suffer. I realized it didn't matter if this was the body I wanted. I still had to choose it just the way it was. I couldn't afford not to. And so I did, month after month. No matter how much pain I was in, I still tried to choose it. I continued to get sick. But this time, at 4 a.m., I told myself a different story. Not that my life wasn't worth living or that I had failed myself for not getting better. Not that I was nothing more than this sick body that I resented. Instead, during those moments, I said, we're here. We're throwing up. We'll be tired tomorrow. I'm here, and I can still be me. And this thing doesn't have to define me unless I let it. Even if I am in pain, I can still choose to author my life. I still have an amazing life that is worth celebrating. It sounds simple, I get it, and it probably sounds a bit ridiculous. But it was the hardest thing that I've ever done. And it is what it took for me to get back into the life that I hadn't been living for over 7 years. During those months, I learned that I had to choose my body every day. And I still do it every day. And the weird thing is, step by step, eventually I did get better. And just like I don't know why I was sick, I'm not exactly sure why I got better. But I'm not sure that it matters. I do not believe that there is a magical key. I'm not saying that I'm doing right or that anyone else is doing wrong. I'm not preaching a secret or a solution. But I do believe that becoming the author of my own life gave me the space that I needed to heal. Before I go, I'll take you to a different moment, to my 26th birthday 3 months ago. I went out to dinner with friends, and I was able to eat without any pain for the first time in over 7 years. And as I was sitting there that night, I realized that I had forgotten what it felt like to feel full. And the hope I carry forward is that I never forget that fullness is possible. Wherever life takes me, whatever the circumstances, even if there is pain, that is what I will be fighting for. to remember that I always have a choice, because this is my life and I get to say how it goes. Thank you.